Growing up, I thought my dad was, well, boring. He drove this beat-up, rusted-out sedan and wore the same 3 flannel shirts for basically a decade. While my friends were going on these fancy cruises, we were, camping in the backyard. I used to be so embarrassed of his calloused hands and that tired, distant look in his eyes every single Friday night. I landed my dream job in Chicago, right? 6-figure salary, the whole 9 yards. I truly thought I did it all on my own. Hard work, grit, all that. Or so I told myself. But then, last summer, I had to help him move out of the old house into a smaller place. In the back of his closet, tucked behind a stack of dusty National Geographics, I found this small, leather-bound notebook. I opened it, and my heart just dropped. It wasn't a diary. It was a ledger. Page after page of every single overtime shift he ever pulled, dating back 20 years. Next to the dollar amounts, he wrote things like Maya's piano lessons, Maya's SAT prep, the prom dress she loved. He wasn't boring. He was bankrolling my entire future, one 12-hour shift at a time. He never once complained, not even when his back was aching, or when the car wouldn't start in the middle of January, or when I didn't call for weeks because I was too busy being successful. I stood there in that empty, quiet bedroom, realizing that every lucky break I ever had was actually just him, standing in the shadows, quietly holding the entire world up, just so I could have the chance to run. We don't always see the heroes in our lives, because they're too busy making sure we never have to see the cost. I walked out to the porch, and there he was, just sitting there in that same old flannel, nursing a cold cup of coffee. I looked at his hands, really looked at them, and saw the scars and the deep lines I'd ignored for years. I didn't say a word. I just walked over and hugged him, tighter than I ever have. He smelled like sawdust and cheap peppermint and home. I realized right then that I spent my whole life trying to get away from his world, never realizing he was the only reason I had a world to begin with. My success wasn't mine at all. It was his. We don't always see the heroes in our lives because they're too busy making sure we never have to see the cost. Please like the video and subscribe the channel.